Hello world, man. Cowboys Nation was good. Been a while, man. Had to get some things. You know what I mean? It's always working on something, you know what I mean? But yeah, just to put it out there, man, I'm not running away from this one, man. When it came to the whole conspiracy, Kellen Moore, high in plays and this can't be the Cowboys offense, man. They holding plays for the playoffs. I was on that train, man. At the time, man, it made sense. Not gonna lie, man, it made a lot of sense. But hey, we over that bridge now, man, and um, Kellen Moore's back. It looks like they're gonna keep him, and I believe at some point, man, hopefully take this team to the next level. I will hope that they got some type of confidence in him that they brought him back when they got rid of Coop. Speaking of Coop, man, big fan of Coop, man. One of the best route runners I've seen in my years of watching football. Um, I'm not gonna get too into deep as far as why he's not here. It may be because of the vaccine. Because from my knowledge, he was the only Cowboy um, get the vaccine, or maybe he was just the only key player. Maybe it was some other players that we didn't depend on. They didn't have a big role in the offense or even defense. Um, I would think it was more so the injuries. I think injuries played a big factor in their decision to move on from him because it wasn't the stats. I mean, like he had about 800 yards, 6 touchdowns, things of that nature. But I also think that they didn't. I think they wanted to spread out the money and spread out the talent to the defensive side of the ball, man. If you think about it, the offense has a whole bunch of number one picks, a whole bunch of players that are on their second, third contract, and I think they wanted to put that attention into the defense, and that's what you're seeing, man. As soon as they traded Cooper to the Browns, they go out and they sign Malik Hooker for a 2-year deal. They go ahead and re-sign Gregory. And then they work on the contract with DeMarcus Lawrence to lower his cap number, which made it easier for Gregory to get signed. So now you see basically, man, they're going all in on defense. I think even in the draft, man, you may see like one or two players for offense. Same thing they did last year. Last year, I think they dipped on offense in the draft twice, and then everything else was going towards defense. I think we're going to be on that same train this year and just getting Dan Quinn some more talent to develop and grow with Micah Parsons. And I think, man, even though for me the defense, when it comes to the playoff performance for the defense last year against the Niners, I would give it a B plus. I think the defense did its job and they performed well enough to advance to the next round, but the offense didn't let up. So I think now that it's you would think that they would do more on offense because the offense is the one that basically let up or me even change the coordinator. That's my only gripe is that y'all got rid of Cooper, but I'm not saying we need Cooper to win the Super Bowl, but the offense was the issue last year and in the playoffs. Like the defense, they had like a rough stretch, but the defense performed well enough to win that game. The offense let you down. So you would think that they would just keep Cooper and add to the offense or remove Kellen Moore from his duties and play calling. That's just what I think. I mean, that was the logical response. But I think the confidence that they have in Kellen Moore outweighs the logic in that decision, man. So it could be emotion over logic. That's not really the best way to go when you make decisions. But hopefully, man, Kellen Moore proves that he can take this team to this next level and perform well on the offense. But I think the defense is going to be even better. I think you're gonna get a full season, barring injury, either Randy Gregory, where he's able to go through the offseason, not miss a beat. And I think, man, that's going to really elevate his game because a lot of his production came from minimal work in the off seasons. Over the length of his career, he hasn't consistently been there able to produce and get used to being a pro during the off season, man. A lot of it is just, you ready? You woke up today, all right, go play. And that's basically what he's been giving us, man. So I think just having, especially Dan Quinn, having Dan Quinn in that situation where he's able to really mold Randy Gregory and give him that same attention that he gives Micah. I think that's nothing but good news for Gregory, man. This having everybody return, especially Dan Quinn. And then, man, as far as other moves, man, I don't think that the actual process is done yet. I think in free agency you're going to see some more moves being made, and you may even see some more salary cap openings, man. Because even with Zach Martin being restructuring his contract along with Dak, that put them in a situation where they were able to make some moves, but then that Coop and that DeMarcus Lawrence situation, those two moves, man, is what helped Dallas get under the cap and get that Gregory deal done. And they still have more money to play with, and hopefully, man, they can go ahead and Bobby Wagner, but hopefully they can just help this team out, man. And I was a little shook up with the Cooper rate. I said the Cooper rate. Wow, with the Cooper situation, but I think, man, I think I might be coming around to it, man. If they're able to allocate those funds and bring in, better guys and guys that could help out on the defense and even offensively, man, and guys that aren't going to get hurt. Cooper, man, he was a solid piece, but there were nagging injuries he played through though. But 100% Coop in those games, man, could have really helped the Cowboys out. But if you're not targeting him, then again, it really, but I'm not going to really get into those, man. Nothing but bright side from the Cowboys here going forward. And I think just going forward, man, just get used to some more moves being done, get hype on this draft train, and let's get ready for training camp, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.